Hello, my name is Frank Saratella. For those of you who are new to the channel or first-time visitors, I am a miracle. In 2012, Jesus gave me the gift of a second chance in life when they closed the expressways in Chicago, pulled me out of my truck, and rushed me to a trauma center. It was in 1984 that Jesus changed my life. If you'd like to read more about my testimony, you can click on the link below. It's my website, midnightcry.com. On it, you'll find my website, you'll find my testimony, you will find videos, you will find a section called Study Tools that will have links and videos and articles in helping you in your walk with the Lord. You'll also find a section called Books and Writings, where I've got books that have been published on Amazon, and they're for sale on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com. But all of my books are free on my website. You can read all of my books for free on my website, including the latest, Twisting the Truth, Church Lies, Manipulating the Word of God to Build a Religious Kingdom. All of my books are free, ladies and gentlemen. If you can't read this book in its entirety, I would strongly suggest reading the preface, Chapter 1 and Chapter 4. I'd also like to share with you these two other books, The Seventh Seal, the Lamentations, Mournings, and Woe, Revealing the Imminent Vengeance of God, of an Angry God. Just goes into the whole background of the character of God, why God is angry, and what awaits us in the future. Another one I want to share with you. Now, this is not published. This is only on my website. It's free. And it is a diary of all of the dreams and words that the Lord has given me that have been confirmed that are going to come to pass. It's called He Who Has Ears to Hear. It's a diary. You could take a look, check it out, because this video is completely impromptu. I wasn't planning on doing a video, but we'll get to that. For those of you who are returning subscribers and have been following my channel, I want to thank you. Thank you for your support, your emails, the phone calls, and of course, most importantly, thank you for your financial blessings. I can't thank you guys enough for your donations. Like I said, this was not planned, but yesterday afternoon, on the 28th of August, the Lord spoke to me at 4:33 p.m. and said, "You must warn the people again of the soon coming 10.0 earthquake that will hit California." And I was like, okay. Completely caught off guard. It was back in 2019 that I released a video when the Lord had given me the word that before the end of summer, California was going to have a 10.0 earthquake. And it didn't happen. And I caught all sorts of flack. But let me backtrack for a minute. I wanted to bring that up because on April 15th of 2016, I was sitting in Panera, and the Lord spoke to me and my body shook, and He said, "I will shake the earth like it's never been shaken." It was on a Friday afternoon, 12:48. I remember it very clear. I remember like it happened 20 minutes ago. So I made a notation of it, didn't think anything of it. The following Monday, over the weekend, I stopped over at the health club, and they had CNN on. And they were showing videos of an earthquake. Well, I come to find out that the Lord had spoken to me at 12:48, Friday afternoon, that He was going to shake the earth like it had never been shaken. And that afternoon at 4:25, Japan had a 7.0 earthquake. The very next day, on the 16th of April, Ecuador had a 7.8 earthquake. The Lord confirmed the word to me that He's going to shake the earth like it's never been shaken. On September 3rd of 2017, and I've shared this before, I wasn't planning on doing all this, ladies and gentlemen, but I really feel the Lord is trying to wake us up. September 3rd of 2017, the Lord gave me an HD TV vivid dream I was back in my hometown in Melrose Park, Illinois, and I was in front of the Pirelli house. They're friends of the family. And I look up into the sky, and a lightning bolt flashed. And it was the shape of a wishbone, and it froze in the sky. The lightning bolt was the shape of a wishbone, and it froze. The sky turned this magnificent blue. I've never seen a shade like it before. And the map of the world then appeared. One end of the wishbone was at Yellowstone National Park. How I knew that, I don't know, but I knew it. The other end of the wishbone was in Australia. I said, Lord, what does this mean? I don't understand this. And he said, Yellowstone is going to erupt. And I said, when? And he said, soon. Read Revelation chapter 6, verses 12 through 17. I said, well, what's Australia? He said, Australia is a safe zone. Well, I had no idea that Yellowstone was even an earthquake, was a volcano. So I started doing research, and if you go on YouTube, there's an awesome video called Minute by Minute Mount St. Helens, and it documents when Mount St. Helens erupted in 1980. And what was really eye-opening was that at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, it looked like 12 o'clock at night. People were driving around with headlights because the volcanic ash covered and blotted out the sun. It was almost word for word verbatim of what is talked about in the book of the Revelation. Let me throw this out at you. The other day, I happened to see on TV, they had an advertisement. I couldn't even tell you what the advertisement for it was, but what caught my attention was when the guy said that Pompeii, 79 AD, and that Mount Vesuvius erupted. Pompeii was a town that was a lot, and has a lot of similarities like America, prosperous and perverted. And America is a modern-day Sodom and Gomorrah. You can't deny that, ladies and gentlemen. We have become a modern Sodom and Gomorrah. I don't want to get ahead of myself. On January 8th of 2018, the Lord kept me up all night, and all that kept going in my head all night long was, very soon California is going to have a very large earthquake. Played up over and over and over again. On August 5th of 2019 is when the Lord woke me up and said, before the end of summer, California is going to have a 10.0 earthquake. And I released a video in September 4th. I'm going to actually have the original video. I'll link it below so you can take a look at it. And I had many confirmations. I had a pastor I believe it was in Michigan, who was out praying, and the Lord spoke to him and said California was going to have a 10.0 earthquake. I had a pastor in California send me an email and said that they'd been put on high alert, that they were expecting a major earthquake. God confirmed this. And then in June of 2020, a gentleman by the name of Dana Coverstone released a video of 3 dreams that the Lord had given him. And they were definitely from God. The video has, as of this date, over 2 million views. 2 million views. And the thing about it is, the dreams never came to pass. Now people are calling him a false prophet. He wasn't hearing from God. Ladies and gentlemen, let me explain something to you. These things have not come to pass because God is trying to warn us. We have no concept. We have no idea. We have no idea how bad it's going to be, ladies and gentlemen. That's why you got to get along with the Lord. Get up. Get out of the church and get along with the Lord, because what is coming is going to be unprecedented. He is going to shake the earth like it's never going to be shaken. He is going to split America in 3. He is going to wipe America as one who wipes a dish, wiping it clean. He is going to make California an astonishment, a devastation, a desolation. He is going to plow California, ladies and gentlemen. He is tired of the hypocrisy. California has 219 megachurches. 219 megachurches. And the hypocrisy in California has reached heaven. The hypocrisy of the church system in America has reached heaven. The hypocrisy in America, period, has reached heaven. The hypocrisy in the world has reached heaven. And God is saying, enough. Enough. Get in the ark, or you'll be lost forever. Everything that's going on in this country right now, God's trying to shake everything. Ladies and gentlemen, America is done. It is over. The enemies of America are licking their chops at the weakness that's in the White House, and they are waiting for the time when Red Dawn will appear. When you look up into the sky and you see paratroopers, people, listen to me. The vengeance of an angry God is knocking at the door, and when God unleashes his vengeance, there will be no turning back. Now is the time to prepare. Now is the time to start stocking up on food and water for 6 months minimum. Now is the time to move out into the hills, because the streets are going to be filled with blood and carnage. And I'm not even going to go into all the dreams and visions that the Lord has given me about the bodies, the dead bodies all over the streets. The blood that's flowing through the streets, the carnage that's going to happen. And what's sad is it's the Christian community that's going to catch the brunt of it. The hypocrisy. God's tired of the hypocrisy. Open your eyes and see, and your ears to hear, and turn your hearts back to the Lord. It's coming, and it's going to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, the vengeance of an angry God is going to be unleashed, and you're not ready. You're not ready. You're not ready. All you people that are waiting to be raptured, you're going to freak out when you find out there's not a rapture. What do you think it's going to happen? You're being destroyed for your lack of knowledge. Please read the Word. You're close. You're close to the Lord. You're close to the Lord, and read your Word. Read the... It's coming, and it's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. It's coming, and it's going to happen. Forsake everything. Walk away from everything that's holding you back from loving Jesus with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and loving your neighbor as yourself. Please. I'm begging you, please, please. Eternity's on the line. That boyfriend that you're in love with, that man, that woman, whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to stand before God all alone. You don't want to be wrong. You don't want to be wrong. And now is the time. Today, if you hear his voice, do not harden your heart as in the day that they provoked them in the wilderness. Turn from your wicked ways. Turn from the sin that so easily besets you. Stop being a friend of the world and being an enemy of God. Be a friend of God. Be like Abraham, a friend of God. Be like Moses and talk to God face to face, that you can be a friend of his. That he will protect you in the wrath that is to come. It's coming, and it's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to happen. And you're not ready. The Christian community's not ready. All these people that are following ministries, wait. That's why God's going to kill those 4 televangelists on the same day. Kenneth Copeland, John Shorey, Jim Baker, Joyce Meyer. He's going to shake everything that can be shaken because people are following ministries and not Jesus. Hear the word of the Lord, ladies and gentlemen. Hear the word of the Lord. Turn, O faithless Israel, and return to the Lord your God. Return, O backsliding Israel. Return to your first love. You think that you are rich and increased with goods, but you don't know that you're miserable, poor, and wretched, and naked. Your nakedness is going to be exposed. Ladies and gentlemen, the vengeance of an angry God is knocking at the door. And he's stretching out his hand all day long to a stubborn and rebellious people. And he's saying, walk in the way. And we're saying, no, we're going to do it our way. And God is saying, listen to me. I love you. I want to take care of you. I want to protect you. I want to be your all in all. The whole covenant that God created with us is that he would be our God and we would be his children, that we'd look to him. He created us, ladies and gentlemen. No one knows you better than God. God knows the hairs on your head. He will take care of you. He will protect you. He will provide for you. He will do everything. Let it all go. Let it all go. Let it all go. I want to thank you for taking the time to hear this video, to hear these words. Please, the vengeance of an angry God is knocking. It is looming. The American Holocaust is coming, and it's coming quick. The 10.0 earthquake that's going to hit California and rock the world, that's going to be shaken and felt on the East Coast, is coming, and it's coming quick. Prepare to meet the Lord your God.